So what's going on, people? It's JM Speakboxing. Make sure you subscribe to my channel before you click onto my videos. It really helps me out getting more subs, and it really helps my channel grow, so it'll be much appreciated if you could give me a subscribe to my channel. Also, comment below in the comment section if you have any opinions on what I'm saying in any of my videos. So apparently the bidding war is still pretty much ongoing between HBO and Showtime on who's going to air the Anthony Joshua-Vladimir Klitschko fight on April 29th in the States. Like, this fight will be showing about 11 o'clock in the UK. So the fight will be on at about 5 PM, 6 PM in the evening over in America. And apparently there could even be a dual network thing, like domestically, like just for like free to air boxing. It's not going to be a pay-per-view thing like they've done in the past, like with Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis. That was a dual Showtime HBO pay-per-view, and there was also the pay-per-view between Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather, where the two networks got together for a dual pay-per-view. But apparently they're interested in, well, if they can't come to an agreement, they could do a dual free-to-air TV boxing event for this fight. So yeah, it's very interesting. I thought this fight was going to be shown on Showtime because of Anthony Joshua's deal with Showtime and him being the world champion in this fight. And it's very interesting that HBO are interested in showing this fight because they've kind of took a back step from boxing in the past couple of years. They've got the fighters like Terence Crawford, who is a big name, and Gennady Golovkin, but the budget for boxing hasn't been the biggest in the past couple of years. Apparently the budget's only been about $30 million this year to put on fights. And the last pay-per-view, which was Gennady Golovkin and Daniel Jacobs, only did 165,000 pay-per-view buys. And apparently the budget's just not there for boxing because a lot of their money goes on big shows like Game of Thrones. Like, that's what a lot of the budget goes on, because one of the scenes in the last series of Game of Thrones, the Battle of the Bastards scene, where it was just a big massive battle, and apparently that cost $10 to $20 million to make and to shoot, and boxing only has $30 million. So they definitely took a back foot off boxing in the past couple of years, HBO. But I understand why they'd want Anthony Joshua. He's very, very commercially big right now. He could be a worldwide superstar if he defeats Vladimir Klitschko on April 29th. Me, it doesn't really affect me because I'm British, so I just watch the fight on Sky Sports pay-per-view. But it'd be sad if the American fans, because there are a lot of American hardcore fans who really want to watch this fight. I've heard people on podcasts and all over social media who follow boxing in the States, they're saying they'd be really disappointed if they have to stream this fight online. They think one of the networks should definitely show this fight because it's going to be a big fight. To be honest, I expect this fight to be shown on Showtime. Steven Espinoza, the head of boxing for Showtime, apparently is trying his hardest to get the deal over the line for Showtime. They seem to be the people who really want this fight. HBO are still really bidding for it, but I can see Showtime getting this fight. And you got guys like Paulie Malignaggi and Al Bernstein commentating for the fight, and that could be very good. But I won't be surprised if this dual thing happened. Like I said, it doesn't really affect me, but it affects the fans in the States who really want to watch this fight because it's in the afternoon and stuff. And it might do good viewers. It might not do the biggest viewers in the States as it would if the fight was at night, but obviously we've got time zones and time differences, so. But I still see a lot of hardcore boxing fans in the States definitely wanting to see this fight, and I can see a lot of people being upset if they have to stream it online. So yeah, this is just my opinion on this. Comment below in the comment section your own opinion.